YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Charm, back again with another video. I just wanted to let y'all know my personal take on Jordan carriers out of Natchez, Mississippi. Right? So, I worked for Jordan Carriers back in 2019. And Jordan Carriers is a flatbed company out of Natchez, Mississippi. They do flatbed and they also haul wind turbines, right? Now, Jordan Carriers, their trucks, you will not see a Jordan Carriers truck. If you're lucky to see one, you will not see one driving down the road dirty. Why? Because you could pull up at any blue beacon, just sign your name on the receipt, and get your truck washed and roll out. You're not paying for nothing. They have a corporate account there. Any blue beacon across the country, right? So that's dope. They keep their trucks looking immaculate. And the trucks are dope. They're red, one of my favorite colors. Their trucks are red with white writing on it that says Jordan. You know what I mean? Oh, man, them trucks is hard. And when I was there, they had me in a Volvo. And some of their older trucks, though, are like Peterbilt's and Kenworth's, but they give the older trucks to their lease purchase drivers. You can lease purchase there, but you have to be a company driver for 6 months before you can become a lease purchase driver. And I'm pretty sure they're hired on owner operators too. So my time there, I got paid 65 cents a mile. That's what I started out at. You know, they started me out at 65 cents a mile. So that was dope. Coming from Western Express, where I wasn't making that much. Not only was I not making that much at Western Express, they gave me like a couple hours of securement training. I didn't go out with a trainer, even though it was my first time ever driving a flatbed and having to do securement. Western Express did not send me with a trainer. I swear I did not know how to properly secure stuff until I went to Jordan Carriers. You know, Jordan Carriers, they gave you a whole day. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been 2 days of just securement training. Outside on the trailers, climbing all over these trailers, throwing straps, throwing chains, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? I think we actually went over tarping too, because Western Express didn't tell me nothing about tarping or how to fold the tarps or whatever. Now, Jordan Carriers, oh man, their trailers were nice. You know? Oh my God, they had the boxes on the side to hold your wood, and then the boxes with the cabinets to hold your tarps and stuff. So you didn't have to strap nothing down to the bed or anything. You know? Man, orientation lasted about a week. You got to, meet everybody. Man, when they took us for lunch, right? They took us to a gas station for lunch, right? I'm thinking, man, this food about to give me the BGs. This ain't gonna be good. Whatever, man. Man, that was some good gas station soul food at a gas station, bro. And it slapped. It slapped. I even went there for dinner a couple times on my own. You know what I'm saying? I might go back to Mississippi and go back to that gas station and get some of that food for real. Now, I did have some issues at Jordan Carriers, though. We're going to get into those in a second. Like I said, orientation straight. Their training straight. Them trucks, dope. Anytime you pull into the yard, A, your truck better be clean. Because you're not paying for your washes, there's no excuse for you having a dirty truck. B, they automatically going to pull your truck into the shop. They're going to go over it. Hell, I think they do PMs on it. Even if you was just there last week, I think they'll do PMs on it. I'm not sure. But they're going to go over it. They're going to fix any problems you had. If you rip your tarps, they'll take it out back and you can patch your tarps. They encourage you to, because they got these big red tarps that say Jordan going down the side. And you have a wood tarp and a steel tarp. Those are two different types of tarps you have. So basically you're carrying 4 tarps on you, right? And they do rip, but Jordan Carriers will patch them up. send you back out, pat you back on the butt, and send you back out, right? Ooh, dang. So, all that, pay is good, trucks is good, trailers is good. They do use super singles on their trucks and trailers, which I know some people don't like. I don't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it while I was there. They'll tell you, the recruiter will tell you they'll get you home on the weekends. When you get there, they'll tell you they'll try to get you home most weekends. I have kids. I'm divorced. The only time I get to spend with my kids is on them weekends. So if you can't get me home on that weekend, I need to know a little bit in advance. You know what I'm saying? You can't let me know Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Heck, even Friday morning in most cases is really too late, because I have to make arrangements with an ex-wife. That's scary, right? That's scary. That's a scary thing to do, right? So that's kind of where we were having problems at, They don't run a lot of freight up here in my area. And it seemed like when they did, a lot of the times, like I would pick up a load in Kentucky and go to take it to Toledo, but they'd tell me, hey, you can't take this load home, even though it don't deliver till Monday. What you mean? What you mean I can't take it home? Toledo is like 2.5 hours from my house. I can be home on Friday, be in Toledo Monday morning, bright and early, delivering this load with no problem. You know what I'm saying? And they were, it's too far out of range for this and that. Okay, whatever. I did that at one time. But then they tried to give me another time. I had picked up a load in West Virginia. And I think it was going to Indiana. And what's in between Indiana and West Virginia? Ohio. Ohio is. And I'm pretty much driving right past Youngstown. Y'all didn't expect me to go home? No, they didn't, because they called me on Monday. Hey, why did you take that load home? What do you mean? I was driving right past my city, and I delivered on time like I was supposed to. So what do you mean? Now, that was part of the issue. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they would wait till like late in the day on Friday to say I couldn't take the load home. Now I'm leaving my kids hanging on last minute notices because y'all left me hanging with a last minute notice. Yeah, Jordan Curry, y'all might not care about that, but my kids do though. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a father look bad, especially a divorced father look bad in the eyes of his kids, because y'all didn't want to try to get me home. And the reason I know a lot of times they wasn't really trying is because one time, it was a Thursday, I was in South Carolina picking up a load, right? Picking up a load of rebar. I was waiting in line. There was another Jordan driver in front of me getting loaded already. And me and him just got to chopping it up and chatting. I said, hey, bro, where your load going? Oh, I got to go to Cleveland. He mad. I got to go to Cleveland. This load don't deliver till Monday. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, oh, yeah? I don't live too far from Cleveland. He said, oh, yeah, where your load going? I said, my load going to Nashville. He said, man, I live in Nashville. When your load deliver? I said, Friday. He said, I live in Nashville. Let's call in and see if we can switch our trailers. And you take the one to Cleveland and I take the one to Nashville. Cool, I ain't got no problem with that, right? We call dispatch. Hey, this and that, this and that, this and that. Can we switch? No. Well, why not? Well, because the way our office is set up and this and that. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. It's a simple switching of some paperwork or typing in some computer or whatever the case is. Don't try to play me. I'm smarter than that, right? So I ended up getting stuck out that weekend. He ended up getting stuck out that weekend. I put my 2-week notice in right then and there. And that was kind of strange, because I put my 2-week notice in, and after that first week, I called my dispatcher. Her name was Holly, right? I said, hey, this is my last week. I need to get back to the crib, unload my stuff off this truck, i.e., Xbox, TV, refrigerator, power inverter, and stuff like that. And I'll drive the rest of the week without all that stuff. I will bring the truck back to Mississippi, turn it in, and either take a plane or a bus back to Ohio. Nah, they didn't want to do that. They played with me. They didn't want to let me take my stuff to the house, right? They wanted me to take my stuff to Mississippi. And I'm like, okay, I can't take this stuff on a plane or a bus, so I'm going to have to ship it. And I feel like since y'all trying to play with me, y'all should have to pay for the shipping. Oh, well, we can't do that. We this and that. Okay, well, I need to go home, you know? And they went, oh, just come on back to the yard, you know, just go ahead and bring it on back to the yard. What y'all think I did? What do y'all think I did? I drove home and unloaded my stuff, right? Right after I got done unloading my stuff, I was going to take the truck back. I was going to have it back on Saturday. They called me. Da. I said, you know what? I tried to do the right thing. Y'all wanted to play games. So now y'all going to have to come get the truck, you know? Because I was going to bring it back for real. So now y'all got to come get it, man. I'm not doing it no more. Wash my hands with y'all. Brush the shoulders off. Brush them off. So that was it with Jordan Carriers. But all in all, in my opinion, Jordan Carriers is a good company, especially if you live down south. Or if you live in the in the Natchez, Mississippi area, you getting home that weekend. Period. Point blank. Bottom line. You're going to get home that weekend. If you live in the south, because there was a couple drivers from Atlanta, they claimed they got home at least 3 weekends a month, at the very least, right? So, yeah, like I said, Jordan Carriers, in my opinion, is a good company. I know y'all looking at my busted AC up there that the landlord was supposed to have been replaced. Whatever. Still waiting. And trust me, I'm on his heels about it, though, because it's been hot here the last couple of days. Need that AC. You know what I'm saying? So, if you thinking about trying Flatbed, you've been driving for a few months or whatever, if you want a good flatbed company to go to that's going to get you some experience, especially with some securements and stuff, give Jordan Carriers a call. You know, especially if you live down in the South. If you live anywhere else and you really don't care about getting home on the weekends, give Jordan Carriers a call. Now, I am not affiliated with Jordan Carriers anymore. I do not make any money off of telling y'all to give Jordan Carriers a call. None whatsoever. But, like I said, if you want a good experience, like with some good equipment, you want good training, and you want to have decent pay, go to Jordan Carriers, Natchez, Mississippi. Oh, and another thing is, their driver's lounge at their yard, I have not seen one like it since, or before that. Like, you walk into their driver's lounge, it's like walking into like a wooden cabin. You know what I'm saying? Everything is decked out in wood. The floor, the walls, they got a huge big screen TV with like DirecTV or Dish Network or something on it hanging on the wall. They have recliners for the driver, leather recliners for the drivers to sit in and sit there and watch TV, because you could pull, if you in the area, you could pull into the yard and just go stay the night in the driver's lounge and sit in one of the recliners. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sleep in the truck if you don't want to. You can go sleep on one of the recliners and watch TV. They got showers there. Now, I've been with Hogan, did not have that. Western Express definitely didn't have that. US Express might have had it, but I'd never seen it. And their driver's lounge definitely wasn't like Jordan's. And I'm with Cisco now. Their driver's lounge is non-existent. Period. Their driver's lounge is non-existent. I currently work for Cisco, and I'm telling you, their driver's lounge, at least at the one I'm at, is non-existent. Period. Where we check in at, we don't even have a restroom. We don't even have vending machines. And honestly, I think all trucking companies should have free coffee for the truck drivers. Because y'all know truck drivers like coffee. Jordan Carriers does it. You go to Jordan Carrier's yard, you go into the driver's lounge, you can make a pot of coffee. If it ain't one already made. Man, I'm telling you. Y'all gotta check that out. If y'all wanna go flatbed, don't go to Western Express. Go to Jordan Carriers. From what I heard, TMC is pretty good too, but I've never driven for TMC. So I can't really give y'all my personal opinion on that. But I can find out though. I will find out. So, with all that being said, I need y'all to like this video. Even if y'all thought it was corny or whatever. Hey, if y'all thought it was corny, comment and say that. Don't be scared. You scared? You scared to cap on me? Don't be scared. So, anyway, comment, like, subscribe to the channel, man. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to grow a little bit. Just trying to take y'all on my little trucking journey. Let y'all see what I got planned for my future. We talking about the past a little bit, obviously, about some of these companies that I have worked for before in the past. Like I said, I got my CDL in 2018. It's 2022 now. I done spent the block on a couple of different companies. I know y'all saying about job hopping and all this stuff, but I was trying to find the company that was right for me, you know? And that's another thing we're going to talk about too. Should you job hop? We're not going to talk about it in this video. I'll make another video about it, but should you job hop? Maybe, maybe not. You know, when I make this next video, y'all tune in and find out, you know? Tune in and find out. But it's your boy Charm. This video getting kind of long. I'm out. I just got off of work. I'm going to go take a shower, get some dinner with the family. Peace and chicken grease.